So left hand side was your before, right hand side was your after. Nothing really to sort of change there in terms of setup, as we said. If we watch the left hand one here now as you go back, okay, club going back, knee already starting to go there as you can see, and quite a bit of wrist there in the takeaway, okay, so quite wristy as you go back, okay, so that's halfway back to back your arm there, so he says about 8 o'clock, I guess, kind of down there, quite a bit of wrist and quite a bit of knee. Now you watch this one now when you're taking your knee out of it, arm at the same position, look how much less wristy you are, so you're just a little bit more sort of stable. Your wrists are definitely going to hinge, but as you keep going back now, lower half nice and quiet. You look at this one here now, the knee's still gone. I mean, your knees are almost touching together. You keep going back here now, you've got the nice wrist hinge here, which you would expect when your arm is roughly parallel to the ground. You're creating that elbow, which is great, so you're hinging your wrists sufficiently enough. I'm not saying you're not hinging them enough. I think in the past it got a bit wristy and a bit collapsy. So as you continue on to top of the backswing, we've got a nice full shoulder turn. Your lower half there is more stable with a full swing than you have with halfway back. So suddenly now you've got a base from which you can work from. So as the club then starts coming back down, now continues to the top of the backswing. You said if that was army, there's no way in that position there you've got an army golf swing in terms of just your arm. That's a full rotation there. Your hips have gone through 45, your shoulders have gone through 90, and for me your lower half has really supported what's going on above, which is great. So from there now as we start swinging back down, look at your head on the brick in the background. Okay, staying nice and tall. Your arms are just falling down as you come back to the golf ball. This is actually so much on camera. Sorry, that's the one. There we go. So this is the one now. So watch your head on there. Staying just above that line there now. Not bad. Okay. Good strike. Just this last bit now where the head sort of goes back a little bit. Good strike there now. Ball then, Matt. And then it just stays down a bit too long. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more practice needed for this motion, okay, but this is the speedier motion and harder to make. But again, because the balance was good on the way back, we could fully rotate, right foot up on its toe there, full rotation with both hips and shoulders.
When I get to that point now, I'm collapsing my knees a little bit.
Oh, is it? No, not really collapsing. No, the knee, it's just the fact your head stays down so long that your left elbow then pulls up and the right shoulder drops underneath it a little bit. So it kind of gives you sort of that sort of tucked up position, okay?
So that moment impact, you should really
as you should start sort of rotating your body through, okay? I think at the moment there now, what you've got to start really doing there, when you maintain more of the width as you're coming back down here, so this sort of width from your arms here, if we can maintain that, okay, back to the golf ball, you can see your left elbow just start to sort of pull away a little bit there, just as you come in. It was like this sort of pulling this way, which a lot of it feels like a powerful move, but it just shortens the length from there down to the golf club. So therefore you've got to almost drop a little bit just to get to the golf ball, and then you're still judging again. But overall, the base from which you're swinging from now is much more supporting the top half, which is great. Okay, club's coming back down now. We can allow body and torso and the head just to rotate a bit more with that. See the left elbow. Exactly. If everything is sort of rotated here, this way, and again, that's something you can do there, Jenny, in front of a mirror. Exactly. As you continue on now, as you keep going, there. If you look back to the golf ball where the golf ball was, kind of thing. So turn your head back down to where the golf ball was. Okay, turn back this way. What you'll find is your head stays back down here. This can't rotate so well, so then the elbow starts pulling through.
You're always sort of watching the club, aren't you?
There's almost an extension through as the body keeps going. Your head and the arms are going through together. I think in reality, people have said to me, I've actually spoken to opticians about this. At 100 mile an hour or 80 mile an hour, you can't see the ball being hit anyway. So what you're looking for? So if we can get that body, but that all makes sense. So that sort of movement in the top half, That's it. Just let everything twist through with it, okay?